Hi there everyone, this is Rhia from Universal Change Group and this is my weekly guidance audio for you. So it's for the week beginning the 10th of February. Now we're going to start with the three smaller cards, the sacred symbols of the stars in the top left hand corner. And the first one is Star Child. So if you have chosen Star Child, your guidance for this week is to focus more on connecting in with your soul self, your higher self, and looking at anything in your life that is hindering that. So whether it's some habits, whether it's diet, it's a lifestyle thing, a relationship, whatever it might be, that's in the way of you connecting in more fully with your star child, with your soul self. And I want to explain just a little bit about the imagery on the card too, because I find it pretty cool. So the top star rests in a bed, the top star sits amongst a beautiful night sky made of blue goldstone. And the bottom star rests in a bed of peridot, anchoring it into the inner earth realms. The upper or soul star is made up of a 9-pointed star surrounded by a 12-pointed star. This is connected to the lower or earth star via a column of the purest white light, symbolic of the human, bringing this energy down into the physical manifestation. The earth star is a 10-pointed star and is connected to the Akashic records and the earth grid. So that is very cool if you've chosen that one. The middle card is Space Clear, and that is exactly what it does. It is a space clearing symbol. So out with the old and in with the new. If you've got a pattern, if your house needs clearing, your workspace, if you've got some old connections going on or some kind of, something buried like an old contraction or an issue, it's time to clear it with the Space Clear and do that this week. Now, it's a very powerful symbol, so if you're needing to clear something, whatever that may be, in your life, then focus and visualize using that symbol, and that will really help you to do that. It'll help freshen everything. It'll make room for new, really amazing things to come through. So that is Space Clear. The third is Unconditional Love, and I really love this symbol. It's pretty amazing. So my understanding is that if you've chosen this card this week, really look at sending unconditional love to yourself and treating yourself in this way, being kinder with that kind of vibration. So sometimes, we can start judging ourselves and there's a bit of harshness that can creep in. And if that's happening for you in any situation, within yourself or your life, just shift it with that frequency of the symbol of unconditional love and really fill yourself up, and that will expand out into your life, into any area. And you may like to send unconditional love into your business as well if you've got a business. So moving along, the next card is the New Mythic Tarot, and it's the purple one that was resting up against that big clear quartz cluster. Now, the card is the Six of Pentacles, and my interpretation of this is to be open to receiving some generosity, some monetary or material opportunity or thing coming through, and also to look at your own self-value and your own self-worth, and to ensure that that's in alignment with these things flowing into you, into your life, and that you feel worthy of those things. So that is the Six of Pentacles. So moving along now, in the bottom left-hand corner, we have Indriel, and she is by Doreen Virtue. And what Indriel says to us is that you are a light worker And God needs you to shine your divine light and love like an angel upon the earth and all of its inhabitants. And what she's saying to you is to do that on a bigger scale now. So it's really time to shine more light in the best way for you, and to look at, how you can expand. How can you reach more people, or how can your message, be reached easier by a larger audience. And it's also saying what she says to us is that you need to take care of yourself and clear yourself regularly too, because when we're shining so brightly, we can often, attract and take on others' emotions and energies and things like that. So ask her, Indriel, this angel, to help you, or Archangel Michael or the other guardian angels, and really keep shining. So the next card is Merlina, and she tells us that you are confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. So do research or seek expert advice before making a decision. And there's different ways that you can do this. So you can go to your inner guidance and look at, perhaps some different options that you've got in front of you at the moment, and see how they feel, see how they sit with you. You can ask for guidance through your dreams as well. That's also a very effective and powerful way. Be sure to go to bed with a notebook if you do that one, so you can write it down. And also, speaking with someone who's really wise, who's really conscious, and who's going to give you, who doesn't have any agendas or anything sort of running in the background. And, just look to your intuition as well. So that's for people who chose Merlina. Now, the card on the far right is out of a new deck that I have got called Selves in a Box, and it represents an aspect of our self or our system. Okay, so what it's saying is, if you've chosen this card, to feel in and embrace your free spirit, the part of you that is just unconventional and that just wants to be spontaneous and try new things and just, be a little bit different, and really feel into that, into your own system and life. And, perhaps you've been sort of habitually going along in a bit of a pattern for quite some time, and it's time to step into something new and look at other things, other options, maybe trying a class, attending like a webinar, or going to the library and getting a new book even. And I also feel that it's important to embrace energetically your free spirit as well, and the frequency of that, how it feels when you're free, when you're uninhibited and you're just excited because there's something new and different that you're looking at or stepping into. So that is the free spirit, and I'm really loving the guidance from these cards as well. And I also offer readings with these and the other cards also. So that is the guidance for the coming week, the 10th of February. And I'm just like tuning into the energy of this week as well. And, it's really quite clean, I'm feeling, and, quite clear. So keep your focus, on what you want to achieve. And perhaps, you can do this by setting an alarm in your phone, a little reminder with a little, message about something, a way of being that you want to have, or something that you're working towards. Or you can put a little note on your fridge. Just make sure that you're keeping your thoughts and your intentions in alignment with something really positive. Because the energy is just that clear and clean and powerful at the moment. So that is the audio for this week. Take really good care of yourself. Make sure that you maintain your boundaries, even though that can be tricky and hard sometimes. But for those of you that are working on these things, keep going. You're doing a great job, and things will shift into place. And I'm here to support you. So that's my guidance for this week, and see you next week. Bye for now.